streak back. Yep, because she called me and I was facing a blitzer, so yeah. And plus, let's see. What?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And on my TV and my stream a
set
little
to
bit.
Go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
I'm not feeling you're going in that defense. We got a blitzer, everyone.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release.
Yeah, we got a blitzer.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield.
Yep.
No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pickett back to throw.
Come on, throw it.
The Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Throw it, dude, throw it.
Malik Collins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
I know.
All right, partner, I'm going to be captain.
My voice is all broadcasted, but yours isn't.
Offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Yeah, you better run out of bounds. Now I'm going to blitz on you.
That good. A 16-yard return. And the Texans will take
over. Going to. Yeah, I'm going to blitz on you now.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at the 34. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. Get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
We're only getting 2 yards back.
The defensive front, they just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety.
I hate the new
give defensive credit.
siren we installed. Yeah, it's annoying.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Texans first down.
As soon as you said that, they got 1st. How dare you.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another
really
1st down.
Really gonna do this on me. What a man.
First back to Pierce. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Play action now. Mills. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers
came back.
They'll take over at the 10. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
20 yards out of that. Thank you.
He'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey. What?
Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
First down. I needed that.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Indeed. You are pissed off because I did that, aren't you?
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Of course you freaking all-man blitz me. Of course you do.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll throw again with Pickett. Flushed out right.
Come on, Johnson. Hold on to the ball.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Johnson was in there.
Now Pickett on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And it's going to be batted down.
Come on. All right.
Head scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
There you go.
I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? No confidence in the defense? The punter? I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks.
Why were you so not
near him? So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Going on the opposite way from T.J. Watt. Of course you are.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce.
Maybe not.
Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Mills. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That's how the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Of course.
Damian Pierce. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
All right.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Alrighty. Let's go. Come on.
Set now to kick this one away.
I am not running it out. This time I'm not running it out. Nope. It ain't out.
And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
Darn this. It's in blitzing. I hope I can do this.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it.
3 yards, that's not bad.
Always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Help this work this time.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
Gain a yard. Don't care about that.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
At least I gained a yard.
Whenever
That's all I care
catches the
about.
ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn
welcome
upfield,
to my second viewer.
5 on this play to move the sticks. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now they tried to catch him.
Really, I can't kick this
on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's
I can't kick it, really? I can't kick it?
What you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge? And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Play fake, Mills. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now It's
Thank you.
intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So close to halftime there.
I need that.
Not only that, you do
I needed that.
territory as well.
That's 2 interceptions for him,
Try and get
indeed.
something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to
might
break
put
instead of putting the ball in the air.
Najee back there.
The ball in jeopardy.
There's a chance I might put Najee back there because Warren is a little too slow. Not gonna lie.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see
Didn't
after
expect
the
the
break.
time. That's on
And we
me.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Wasn't realizing on the clock. That's on me.
First, as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken
Let's see, I can get
successfully.
another interception. So I can tie it up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Get out.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41.
Oh,
Second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave
so
up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 41, Mills. He's got his tight
Get
end over
out.
the middle, O.J. Howard. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting right backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here. And they're staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if you're starting
I hate that damn style we have.
with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's Mills.
Yeah. Fourth.
And the other day they told us we've got 3rd and 5.
We both got inaccurate
and I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
I just need a pick 6.
Fourth down, Mills. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's
okay, we knocked him back, I
The
think.
Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this
I think we,
Steeler defense able to come
yeah, I
up with
think
a
we knocked
stop.
it back. Hey, yo,
Pittsburgh offense
thank you,
at the line to
appreciate
start
that,
their
thank
next
you.
drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because
I just need a freaking score, that's all what I
take
need.
control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
I had a hole there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means that
kind of
figuring out how
slow
to create
getting
space
there.
for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block is secure
You're
before
not
they
this
slide
bad,
off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this
one low scoring.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And it's incomplete.
They
cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I want to lose this game because of him. It kind of looks like it.
Hand off right side to Pierce. He's got it to the 43 here.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
here you've got the lead. This is where that
I'm gonna lose this game because
really benefit you. Stayed in bounds.
Pickens
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete,
inaccurate
now you
passes.
stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Yeah, he is out of bounds,
You are
lucky.
lucky.
Inside the 30.
You are lucky. Yeah, I might run with Pickens now.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out.
I would have had like 14 points already.
That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Mills on the bootleg. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
Just saying, I would have only had 14 points if he wasn't blitzing me all of the damn time. And also, Pickens was
so they'll get a little extra time
better
to come up with his
under
third down
pressure.
play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this.
I didn't even score, and I don't want to kick it, but I might have to. All right, with the damn siren, I get it.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mills. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
I have to win with the Titans, and I don't really want to.
He correctly figured that one out and made a really
Damn,
nice
this siren's annoying.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mills to throw it. And that is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah,
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game.
I thought I blocked it. I thought I blocked it there. Damn.
So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way.
I have to do it.
The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Throws what I want to throw. He's like inaccurate, and I've been hitting them with the quarterbacks. Like,
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league.
And they blocked it.
Strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett, they'll roll him out right. And he fires one incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game.
The only
defense,
pass I can do is these.
Going here on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he's going to go
really?
down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Looks like a
Come on. Stop
loss.
freaking blitzing on me and play this damn game.
I hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit over there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
About time.
In his defense, I got it. Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure.
I needed that, yeah.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pickett now on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to
make
2nd
like
down,
hell on
2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Alright, I have to win with the Titans.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw, Pickett. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Looking to throw here, Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception.
That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Okay.
Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 72 yards. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Warren, and he'll go down.
I just have to score a touchdown and I win.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I don't know how I'm going to do that with him blitzing on me and me under a minute.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Pickett to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Warren, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now Pickett. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands.
Damn it, have to play with the Texans. Damn it.
The Giants ran it one
Or
more time.
not Texans,
Philadelphia
Titans.
picks it up and wins the game.
I'll look at it later.
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I had a passing yardage, yeah. I had the game won, but my quarterback kept not being accurate like Derek Carr. Hopefully I can win with the not Texans, Tennessee. Wish me luck. I know, right?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Randy Bullock has us all set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Here's McKinnon on the draw. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake.
You are so lucky you died.
Read it as they did there.
A curious decision
Almost
to go
had,
for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Almost had Mahomes fumble the ball here.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Yeah.
Forced out to his left. He finds McKinnon complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Of course
and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around.
I need to concentrate. He's running all over
the
me.
carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in.
Of course he runs it now.
Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Just trying to concentrate. Nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. Able to stay on his feet.
The wrong hole.
30,
all right.
to about the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Oops, it's big.
Tannehill now to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets
We can hear you.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yep, we can hear you. Loud and clear.
A first down carry for Henry.
Come on.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Wood. Let's go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. Oh, hit
Of
as
course
he
you
throws
like
there,
me. Of course
incomplete.
you do.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On first down, it's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got some space here. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st and 10, Tannehill going to the right here and finding Burks. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Not bad, not bad, not
bad. But
bad.
now it's 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Thank you for the touchdown, Chiefs. I appreciate that.
Derrick Henry, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Yes, and I think I get ball at half.
And good by Bullock. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it.
That's
Each
only
team
47 seconds.
7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
All right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
That helps a little bit. All right.
Only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 27, Mahomes buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got it over. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Second and 9.
Stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
Of course he catches it. Of course he catches it when I wasn't on up. All right.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Maybe not.
Goal line, but it's incomplete.
18 seconds. So make sure he doesn't make it.
I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes being chased out left.
Thank you.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the
Thank you.
Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the interception, here's Tannehill.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they take a knee. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
No, he didn't. Okay, good.
Number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you.
I didn't want that spin, but okay.
Coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level.
Do without that
They
spin.
love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And he will take this one.
Oh,
home.
Westbrook, you were supposed to catch that, dude. You're supposed to
One
catch
thing to get the
that.
interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
Down by
And not only
touchdown.
did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
What?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Henry with a run on first down, but he's not going anywhere as he'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry.
Come
And they
on.
will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
No, the sun blitz.
Henry. And he's going to come up a few yards short.
4th and 4.
Brought down at the 45. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8
I am
yards, but they
going for it.
needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And finding the tight end, Hooper.
I needed that first. Thank you.
The Titans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
I ran right
He's going
into
to be
him.
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Really, I ran right into
Justin
him.
Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could.
Not on this play.
Nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
Okay.
Here's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Well, it's a jet sweep. The football to Woods.
Well, that didn't work.
Went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry and play with a loss.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Henry. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, Tannehill.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Wrong play.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Give me a screen. I need a screen.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Damn, I picked the wrong ass play.
Time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2. And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10. And for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I'm distracted.
The big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
I'm distracted.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
It's up to you. You're fine.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Frickin' try hard.
Touchback. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he'll push his way
this one doesn't work. Okay.
Here. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Tannehill to throw. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tannehill.
Steps away to his left.
Another targeting catch for Robert Woods.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Throwing Tannehill.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
To the air again, Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with...
Son death. Yeah, I'll look at it later. I know, I will look at it later. Sun death.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's
Oh, this
Acrisure
should be easy.
Stadium.
I'm facing the Broncos.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I knew you were reacting to that.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started.
And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Underwear. We are underwear.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum,
23.
big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Pickett now from the gun here. And this pass
Really dropped it.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos
at the 34. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Another run from Murray on 2nd down.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Oh, 37. All right.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Well, he went on the move.
I didn't know you were a Steeler. You threw it right at me.
Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Pickett sets up play action.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this.
Off play action, Pickett. And that one a little too high.
Never mind.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I want to go for it, but probably not going to.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Oh,
and that
totally
absolutely nowhere
wasn't full from that.
Before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
How poor he tackled him.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got the quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score after quarter 1. Come on.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And the quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
I was a yard away from a sack, but I got pass interference instead.
Wilson.
Oh, thank you.
And it's intercepted. The 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
Thank you.
For a Steeler touchdown.
That's the 2nd time you threw to a Steeler.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against
Damn, he's
challenging them all the time, you're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Oh, wow.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So, it is me.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now...
And reception. Thank you.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the rules, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, When a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
I pressed the wrong button.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And
oh,
the
wow.
Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, this is something we've seen before.
All right,
we've seen
let's intercept it again.
Rookie pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngster, and in this case, it paid off well.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 36, Wilson. That goes out wide to Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Really? They're paying the refs here. Okay.
It's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into
Wilson.
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss.
You hear that siren?
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
I told you. I told you.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
You have to deal with that with 3.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one?
Let's see if we beat y'all again.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's surprise me. You come and do
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Fryer.
Yeah, with a back throw.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Pickett finding Johnson there. 1st down, Steelers.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years. They're not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
If my lineman stops getting in my way.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I had a 1st down, and my lineman wasn't in front of me.
2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
All right, 2-minute warning.
Wait, no,
wait, what?
Is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
I didn't know that.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Well, I'm winning by 6. Because I'm lagging.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now it's Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. But it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now Wilson on first down.
Yeah, we're getting another sack.
Certainly to try to make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 2nd down, Williams. And not much room to speak of. About 3 up to the 41. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2.
I know, right?
On 3rd down, they like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
There's Wilson to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Salbert. So no gain on the play.
No gain.
It's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And now this is going to be close.
Give me the ball.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Warren. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there, also a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
If he wasn't there, what about it? Let's go for another spin.
Could be a difference maker.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I'll pick it.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Boswell's kick is good.
Winning by 9.
So they're able to build on things here in the field goal. But, the
question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because, you know, the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now. One of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Winning by 9.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now it's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. It's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Might be paying for it, though.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
It's all right.
58 yards. And the Broncos have made it
I'm still winning.
Again. Here in the fourth.
Winning by 2, though.
Point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting
here
in this fourth quarter.
I know, I need a score.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I knew he was going to quit it. Thank you.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Give me that play. With 3.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation.
Was actually a decent run. Wow, all right.
They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to look at this,
once again, run button.
Picked off by Alex Singleton, and the Broncos are right back in this football game.
My tight end was open, and I thought it was triangle, but it was R1.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Yeah.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Good.
He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath.
That's the
If they've
play.
got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
Thank you.
It's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take over once
Thank you,
again
Miles
at their
Jack.
own 37-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Do not press triangle. Got it.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Flush to his right. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
27 yards
That's
there.
him open.
First down.
Of course,
So the
it's just a
Steelers with the
minute warning.
football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Harris running straight ahead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Jet sweep, here's Pickens with it.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Indeed. Come on.
Pickett.
He finds his tight end, Gentry.
Yeah, that's a first. Thank you.
Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd.
Is it gonna quit? Rage quit. He rage quit. As soon as I got the first down, he rage quit. One look at something. I just wanted to see how much interception I had. Oh well. It's sudden death. I can't win. If I can't win with the Titans, Steelers advance. Do real quick.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, I was answering your question.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Nashville. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Tennessee champ. So
they begin with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Draw play. This is Henry. They find some open field here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play.
I'm being a good boy
and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Yes, I'm being a good boy and punting me. He probably thinks I'm faking it.
On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught.
Wow, you didn't go to chase like everybody else does on the first play.
Following a gain of 6. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On On second down, here's Mixon. And a pretty good
Thought that was a
burst
throw,
there, so
not
he gets
that
across
high.
midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Burrow on play action. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Yep.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
Scoreless after 1.
Back to Mixon on first down. And a short gain down to about the 33.
All I gained the yard.
Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle.
Chris Long
but give him credit, he
Jr.
tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball at the 33, second and 9. Play action. It's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal from just inside the 5. Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. They'll begin at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Room here to run. And out across midfield down to the 45. They'll start a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And some room to maneuver.
Thank you for the touchdown.
Derrick Henry, 45 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And good.
Bullet good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Tied 7. And
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
get off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Not bad.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building.
Knew he was going for a tight end.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Thank you, right to me. Thank you, that was right to me. Appreciate that.
Possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a
Mr.
quarterback try to make a play, and you get it, but
Appreciate
instead
that.
he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Call timeout.
Third and 2, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Indeed.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Indeed.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Indeed.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot.
Thank you.
Gets in. Touchdown.
Another touchdown.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans have moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 1st down. Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd.
Nice
Touchdown.
pass. I have to give you credit. That was a nice pass.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And they got it.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're on
14-14.
up at 14.
On The 24-yard line. Yep. Yeesh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Yeah,
with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Forced out to his left, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Okay, I'll take that.
Going open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Tannehill. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
One more play. Hopefully they get out of bounds and I can kick it.
If they hurry, we'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
2 seconds on the clock.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what,
58-yarder, and it's good.
Of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL
17-14 going into halftime. And I do not get ball at half.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offensive
I wasn't ready for that. That was a good run.
Put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Nixon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 50 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They're going to run this with a tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Yeah.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Slot man moves right.
Keep an eye on tight end.
And now they will throw it with Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Come on. 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
We're winning by 4.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this over the 25-yard line as he starts at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Here's Tannehill. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Losing at the moment.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
No.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. Turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back.
Yeah, I had someone open too. Yeah, my loss. Wait, no, it's a 3rd. Never mind.
Here we go. Right, 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Chase for a touchdown. I don't know why he didn't throw it in.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay. Fourth down. Or, sorry, fourth quarter.
4 yards remain for second down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In motion left goes Boyd. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll give it to Nixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Indeed.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Second down and goal. Burrow. And this throw as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to the running back. Unsuccessfully.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. In motion right here, Boyd.
Come on.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Yeah.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
I'm on full.
Third and goal. Burrow. And this time he's got the hook.
About time you throw the hand.
Not enough. Fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried
Fourth
to just
down,
sprint
though.
from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Come on. Of course we're kicking it.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. This will get the lead up to 7.
Yep.
McPherson's kick is good.
I need a score to tie it.
That drive ends in 3.
Easier said than done.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Come on. Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On second down, here's Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Come
And
on.
they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
He's had success
Do I have
running
it?
football. This is more or
I
less
do
an
have it.
extension of that
Ooh,
because they drop
okay.
it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made
Yeah,
something
that's a
out of it.
TD.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to be forced
I
out of bounds.
got
inside
Henry's
the 5-yard line.
X Factor,
It's a big run there
so
by
yeah.
Henry. 46
I got it.
yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Yep. I needed that. Yep.
Derrick Henry.
Yep. I needed that. Yep.
Touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
All tied up.
Don't forget the extra
And
point.
minute 27.
And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Titans.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm facing the team that knocked you out of the playoffs. No, the other team. Remember the 1 year you had that game won, but they paid the refs?
They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Connected with Mixon. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
I'm blitzing.
To throw, Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
Nice.
Inside the 35. Given back-to-back catches.
Damn, I had a
for
sack there.
16 and another first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
If he goes for a field goal here, I'm icing him. And I need not.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Right.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays
Welcome
in.
for
My
viewers.
favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there.
Damn, I thought they were going to freaking throw it.
11 more.
Alright, they're sucking me out a little bit.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Are we going in overtime? I don't mind going in my first overtime. Yeah, we're going in overtime, okay.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Really? All right. He's on his tight end. Tight end and Mixon. Back up.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
5 years. Hello.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win.
And they missed it. We're going overtime.
Just a wee bit wide left. And that changes everything.
Hope I get a ball at half. Or ball. Sorry. Why did I say ball at half? Yeah. Receive that shit. A little bit.
So it's the Titans who will control the football first here in overtime as we're back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I didn't mean to flip it, but okay.
Again, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now tougher 3rd down looming. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
First throw in overtime for Tannehill. Over the middle, complete.
Yeah, the pass. Needed that.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Yay. Oh my.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Oh, no.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Tannehill. Right side complete. That's Woods.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Come on. I just need one more play. Come on.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Tannehill.
And that's complete to Westbrook-Akine.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll run. It's Henry.
Yeah, that's what I need. Come on.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off.
Okay, that's what I need. That run, what I needed badly. I figured I am.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind
Leave
the line of
open.
scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Bullock's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime,
they got 33 seconds.
Very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession.
27,
when the clock runs out, that's it.
24.
So that's a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
I have to be smart with football here. Come on. Come on, Cole. Come on.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just...
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And did he get in? No.
Nope. He didn't get in. No.
1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 74 yards.
No one?
So often in overtime, Charles, games are won.
Why
or
wasn't
lost
no
on
one
one
covering
big play.
him?
That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before, and we've seen guys maybe hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah.
It's always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get
covering
a victory.
him,
That's exactly
I would
what
have
they
won.
accomplished here today.
He left them way
open.
open.
Isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to
GG
win
though.
on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
He kind of did a pass where I was in the wrong defense, and apparently one of my guys weren't covering that one guy what he almost got a touchdown on, so it's alright. Like the video, subscribe if you're not, hit the bell for notifications. Probably be back this weekend to do another Madden video.